So, you're planning a Florida Keys vacation and dreaming of hauling in some delicious spiny lobsters? Well, get ready for a fins-up adventure. The Florida Keys, from Key Largo to Key West, are sprinkled with fantastic lobstering spots. Picture it as a giant underwater buffet, where lobsters are scattered throughout the turquoise waters, just waiting for you to dive in and join the party. The best part? You can book a vacation rental through floridakeysvillas.com, many with private docks, making it a breeze to set sail on your lobstering quest. Like all parties, there are a few house rules. Be sure to check out the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission (FWC) guidelines for legalities and specific areas where lobstering might be a no-go. Now you might be wondering where you shouldn't be lobstering. Well, some areas are strictly off-limits for our lobster-loving friends, such as national parks and designated sanctuaries. But don't worry, this simply means there are more lobsters in the other parts of the Keys for you to catch. When it comes to how many lobsters you can catch, the rules are pretty straightforward. In Monroe County, which makes up most of the Florida Keys, the daily limit is 6 spiny lobsters per person. That's 6 delicious crustaceans just waiting to be a part of your dinner. But remember, it's about the adventure as much as the catch. So let's leave some for other explorers too. Now, if you're wondering about the difference between on-water and off-water limits, it's pretty simple. While you're out there catching your limit, you can have your daily bag limit with you. But once you're back on land, you can store double that amount from your first day's catch. And lastly, let's talk about size. There's a minimum size limit to protect baby lobsters. Only those with a carapace, that's the hard shell, bigger than 3 inches, get the pot. So, let's respect this rule and let the little ones grow up big and strong for future lobster lovers. Lobsters like to chill out on the reef, usually in 6 to 30 feet of water, perfect for a relaxing snorkel or a shallow scuba dive. Now, isn't that convenient? No need to be a deep-sea diver or an underwater explorer. These tasty critters are practically sunbathing underwater. So grab your snorkel or your scuba gear and start scouting those reefs. And here's something to keep in mind. Lobsters are not one size fits all. That's right, we are talking about the size of your lobster. There's a minimum size limit to protect the baby lobsters. Only those with a carapace, which is the hard shell larger than 3 inches, get invited to the pot. Let's respect the growth cycle and allow the little ones to mature for future lobster lovers. Now, onto the question of how much lobster is enough. A good rule of thumb is 1 to 2 pounds of lobster meat per person. But, hey, if your stomach is growling and you're feeling extra peckish, who's stopping you? Go for it. Just remember, these delicious crustaceans are a delicacy to be savored. And speaking of savoring, don't forget to share your catch. Whether you're dining with family or friends, sharing your lobster can turn a meal into a feast. Plus, it leaves room for that all-important dessert, the classic Florida Keys key lime pie. Just remember, sharing is caring and saves room for key lime pie. Now that you're a lobster-savvy vacationer, browse through our amazing selection of Florida Keys vacation rentals at floridakeysvillas.com. Imagine the thrill of the hunt, the splash of the sea, and the satisfaction of bringing in your own lobster dinner. Now imagine coming home to a luxurious villa, your own private piece of paradise, where you can cook up your catch of the day and dine under the stars. Our vacation rentals offer the ultimate in comfort and convenience. Many have private docks, so you can set sail on your lobstering adventure whenever the mood strikes. And after a day in the sun, nothing beats a dip in your own private pool or hot tub. But it's not just about the lobstering. Our spacious waterfront villas are the perfect base for exploring all the Keys have to offer. Snorkeling, diving, fishing, or simply soaking up the sun, the Florida Keys are a playground for water lovers. And our villains are the ideal home away from home for families of all sizes. So why wait? The sun is shining, the lobsters are waiting, and a villa in the Florida Keys is the perfect way to enjoy it all. Don't just dream about a Florida Keys adventure, make it a reality. Don't wait. Book your slice of sunshine today at floridakeysvillas.com or call us at 954-263-2995.